my lord, all the unusual day.
Very unusual.
But may I permitted to mention, my lord, urgency is that, my lord.
Mentioning.
Yes, yes. My lord, kindly, my lord, kindly.
No mentioning today.
Nothing is, my lord. My lord, for election of Pradhan, my lord, although we are 12, my lord, total
What you
state
want?
inclusion in the list, nothing else. Nothing else, my lord. But it is urgent. And another thing is that, my lord, that is very usual thing. But in Shomen Nandi and Ramesh Malik matter, my lord, although order uploaded in Ramesh Malik in both the matter, but my lord, it will be kind enough. In the website, it will be kind enough. Also uploaded the order copy in the Shomen Nandi matter also, because
Same order, it
Same
will be
order.
uploaded in the Showman on this matter. Yes, that will be done. But no mentioning.
Mentioning, no mentioning today. না না শামীমকে আমরা অপোজ করতাম দলে
Let's call the list.
I'm for the petitioner. Mr.
One,
Mark
one.
is there.
চলো দেখি কি আছে
হয়ে যাবে সকাল সকাল।
দেবী প্রসাদ ভৌমিক না ফার্স্ট
Where is the disc?
না 8 দিন আমার কাছে আছে আইটেম নাম্বার 4 না কোর্টে ফার্স্ট টাইম আসছে আছে
Is it visible on the screen?
Yes.
Can you give the time? 11:30?
11 to 11:30.
11 to 11:30.
That's correct.
Is it on the day of counting? This is 11th. You all want it on the 11th on the day of counting?
Yes, yes.
Very well.
Hall number 30.
7 and
Is it the hall that is required?
30, your lordship, hall number 30.
Is it in the hall number 13? Please check up.
nothing to ascertain that.
ওখানে কি হল নাম্বার লেখা আছে? হল নাম্বার লেখা নেই? আচ্ছা। একটু ফাস্ট করে দিন না। past 2 o'clock. Nothing is visible from here. আরো আছে?
Time. Time
हाँ ऊपर
7 to 12.
Time is showing past 2. It's 14.11. 11th.
Is it hall number 13? Can it be ascertained?
I do not know. This is what has been given.
Ascend করা যায়
18টা
করা
আছে
যাচ্ছে।
আর 18টা ক্যামেরার ক্লিপিং আছে, তাই তো? ঠিক আছে, লেট আস সি।
অথবা
Yes, yes.
একটু ভিতরে একটু is that running time is 16:24:2, I think. Huh? No, I want this 11 to 11:30. This is the only file. 18 minutes. So
The time is 11 to 11:30.
all files.
So all the files you check this time only.
বন্ধ করো।
এটা বন্ধ করে
এটা বন্ধ করো।
Isn't anybody from the respondent's office present, Mr. Bandyopadhyay? Nobody from your office is there? Whoever, is anybody there? Nobody? So as to ascertain table number 13. Make it a bit fast.
So, এতে আগে পরপর দেখে 13 নম্বরটা চালান।
Leave, go to the other one.
Number of proceedings are very less. Yes.
Please be a bit fast. Is the petitioner present? Why? He was supposed to come, isn't it? Otherwise, how will he, who is going to identify? I specifically directed the parties to be present for the purpose of identification. Then anybody, not the petitioner personally, at least anybody who can identify. So till now, nothing can be seen.
13 নম্বর ফাইলটা আবার চালান না।
There is no mention of the number of the table. Then
লাগিয়ে দিন। ওটা লজিক লাগিয়ে দেখলাম। Yes.
does the channel number mean the table number? May not be.
From the main device, how the lines go.
Yes, yes. It may not be the same table. Is something happening over there at the,
Something is happening. Not normal counting process, police is standing.
yes.
Somebody is coming.
Some altercation appears to be going on over there. And the time is 11:15. Yes, something is going on.
Something a person is following.
Please go to other clippings because from this clipping nothing can be understood. If any other camera is there where a better view is,
Let it go 11:30 to we should be there. Because the timing is 11 to 11:30.
yes, the altercation is going on, that is visible.
That's in the
But then nothing can be identified from that.
yes. That is coming. Because that side also it appears there is another hall.
So maybe a different camera may be there. Possibly this is not the clipping. Not this one. Go to the next one.
Yeah, what are the
Not this one either. Go to the next one.
this kind of thing? Let's see. Persons at the other side.
Yes. And not this one either.
এখন যারা ইজ্জত মানে ওই এটা দেখা
Not this one also.
দশটা 24 হচ্ছে না? হ্যাঁ। না, right hand উপরে 11
Not this one.
না, না। এখন এলো। Now it is
And not this one, I think. Go to the other one.
only one thing you have to let the you have to reduce it down. Time is precious also. The relevant time, that portion may be taken up by them and that can be.
1 minute. Pradeep, find out that portion, that clipping.
But I got it.
Please identify these people and find out whether they are in any other clip or not. Have you followed? The persons who are standing just at the top.
Person is
We can see them from their back. The yellow one, blue, and the maroon. Yes, you see whether she is available in any other clipping or not. And the position from the other side. The red one also.
ballot box is open.
Ballot box is broken.
No, open.
Open.
Because everywhere ballot box is laying down because ordinary will be segregated. The only difference from other table is that ballot box is placed on the table there. And she is instructing them.
But then from this clip,
Now,
nothing can be.
Seems like an officer, but I cannot identify it. From other side is instructing. And somebody is pulling something there.
It seems officer.
Somebody
Hey, maximize this photo, please, Pradeep. Make it a big.
and that yellow t-shirt person is not here.
Something is going on. This is understood, but then nothing more than that.
Made out.
This is because I think this is the 13th file, right? You're the officer.
हाँ हाँ जो लोग लगाया हुआ है ये सब they are
She
सब
is also
officers.
the table officer, but she has been instructed by the others.
And लग रहा है जैसे someone is both of them
Some heated altercation
arguing
going on.
yes is going on.
The only that
Mm.
what they then do is
And by this time, it has settled down. See, 11:18, it has settled down.
and no counting is happening on that table.
Yes, some
Ballot box is on placed on
Yes.
the table.
Yes.
and that lady has also gone who was
And that yellow t-shirt person is also.
No, but the lady is there. Left hand side.
Yes.
She might be the officer.
she definitely लग रहा है जैसे she is having something around her ID neck. আমার চশমাটা দাও তো আমি দেখতেই পারছি না
What
clearly.
happens after that? Right.
Now, whether there is a separate camera to capture this photo or not, it is not understood.
And minute দোষে কি হচ্ছে
Forward.
ওই টেবিলটা কি হচ্ছে একটু দেখে ভালো করে।
Someone has come.
Then the group has
There, the lady is there outside.
Yes.
Somebody else has also come.
that's it. And they are talking.
But whether there is a separate camera or not, nobody knows.
Now ballots are open.
There, she's showing something. Mr. Mahato, possibly your officer will be required to identify whether there was any other camera to capture this. Because from here we can see something is going on, but then it is not very clear. And the fact that the incident happened has been admitted.
Admitted it because the presiding officer himself complained, counting officer and the PRO has already launched FIR.
But
Yes.
Another thing is can be traced. Lordship, see other tables, there are boxes where they are segregated ballots. On that table,
Counting was going on. 11:30, that means large number of counting was done.
nobody is raising that question.
But prior to the conclusion, if somebody comes, snatches away the ballot papers and takes away. So coming to a definite conclusion becomes difficult.
But something has happened over here.
Now, that is admitted.
Yes, admitted.
But whether it is of such nature that the repoll is required to be taken.
What actually?
Actually, the contention of the block development and the PRO, that the snatched ballot are less than the winning margin.
Than the winning margin.
Right.
Yes.
For that, that segregation is important. On that day, I read the counting guidelines, relevant portion, that ballots are required to be first segregated because the number of rejected votes are very important here. in this system. But if that is not segregated, then
Ballot
lordship-
accounts are there. Ballot accounts are there, rejected, counted, valid.
That I can see here.
that has to be ascertained. First,
That
then
can be seen.
My lord.
But then
Snatched ballot is
snatched ballots, in one case it is 73, other case it is 203.
yes,
From table
and,
number eight.
both the margin, winning margin is much larger than that of
Yes.
the snatch.
but if this can be done after this incident of snatching happened. This can be done prior to the snatching happened because that segregation is required to be done prior to the counting process, beginning of the counting process, as per the guidelines. That segregate. That's why all these pigeon holes are there.
They
There
put-
are creation of pigeon holes. But on that table, whether it is there or not, this is something to be assessed.
Let the commission look into all these things and take a call as to what is to be done. Because from here, I do not identify.
Commission has already stated, your lordship, that in this case, specific case, since the margin is
Yes, the
not
same thing.
affecting, yes. So,
This is the
but-
submission of the state
yes,
also.
yes,
Commission possibly, subject to correction, lordship has not given its independent consideration.
we have
It
to,
has
it has to
basically-
always be based on
but
observations,
has
CCTV
not
and
been
everything.
Considered probably.
Even if it is considered, the votes counted and everything
But
matched,
that's
it
why
is there.
that decision, lordship, can it be called as a decision of the commission?
हमारी जिनिस तुम्ही नहीं आशो नहीं.
It says that security arrangement was requested, CCTV coverage was arranged, an incident was reported from APRO, and snatching of the ballot papers from table 7 for polling station 157 from table number 8 for polling station 158 during first round of counting. Recording of the ballot in presence of PRO video, honorable observer, counting agents relevant revealed that both the constituency and margin gap between candidates secured. Lordship, that is on the basis on the report. And this report, Lordship, 18/7/2023, whether the commission has applied its mind prior to this, after the immediately the incident happened. It's fortunately the matter has come before this court. The video was present in the court, accepted there was the incident of snatching, and admitted fact is that on 11 the incident happened, 12 this particular video instructed the APRO to lodge the complaint on the Purinde police station. That was mentioned. Now police said in their report earlier that nothing has happened. That was police report. Now video says snatching has happened. So this is a discrepancy between two statements of two responsible
No, but then
persons.
is it enough to declare the results null and void?
So
this is
that
important.
Something, Lordship, to be decided on after.
Decided upon looking at the video
the
footages, we cannot see anything.
For that, Lordship, possibly that if there is a camera is
In
there
the
on
opposite
that
side or in the different side, then something
whether
can be
it is there or
visible.
not, can it be ascertained by?
How can it be ascertained? Who is going to identify? See, the clippings are here. It was viewed in the open court. You have also seen.
Yes, madam.
And this is the only one. Pradeep, is there any other file which we have not opened? Please see the timing. Maintain the timing and see.
শ্যামল মন্ডল একটা অফিসার কে তো আমি চিনি এটাকে ওটা একটু দেখে যাচ্ছি.
From 11 to 11:15 is enough to identify.
11:17.
On that, only on that. picture.
Last one, last clipping that
But it is, I think it is arranged as per the hall only, because I applied that 13. So it was the 13 file which was.
which was played.
It was mentioned 13.
No, it was not mentioned, but.
Then
so
file
far it is
number.
Placed,
file number 13 was mentioned.
that was not mentioned. It was arranged in that way. So I just counted that which is item, that
So
13.
it came to item 13, where
They found that 13 number of files. That is something I.
Because all the अभी तक जो देखे हैं वही
so that must be the only one.
that seems to be the
Seems
only.
to be the only.
Then
I cannot say must be, but I can guess.
so
that
if the
Here it looks very like normal, nothing.
yes,
seems
things appear to be normal.
normal. But over there, that table specifically, that was showing some sort of a skirmish, something going on.
No, not here also.
actually. Corrective. Corrective.
Not here, not this one.
No, this is normal.
This is not the one.
This is normal.
This is not.
Not this also, because that lady is not there.
Yes.
Number হবে না তো counting counting
All 13, table 7 and 8.
No, not this also. How many more are there? 5.
This is not the counting hall, this is the outside.
Yes, outside.
This is the outside.
But
So go to the other one.
उसी टेबल पे जो हो रहा
Not this also, because that was in a big room. It's a small one.
Outside video with great noise. ওই 11:30 থেকে ওই সময় I really see, Your Lordship, that this lady, the same lady is present there.
But the lady was inside at that point of time. How come she is outside? Is she the counting agent or somebody?
Maybe. একটু এগোন একটু এগোন। If she is at
And enough police personnel is also there.
Yes.
এগোন। হাতের পর যান। এগোন। এগোন।
There she comes in.
এগোন। এগোন। Now she has.
She's not there. No, no, 11,
No, 11, 12, she's not there.
there. So she's going to come after that only, no?
And from which side is she coming? Is she coming from outside or from inside the room?
बस 1 मिनट पीछे जाइए। Comes.
From inside, isn't it? So by this time, this scuffle is over. There she comes.
Then she says something has happened.
पहले
11:17
में entry.
Lordship, the time is
Time is 11:06.
Right now it she's outside.
it's outside, and in
Okay.
that 11:30,
12 to 13.
she is inside. So
No,
after,
till 11.
from here, maybe she is going inside,
Maybe.
maybe.
এগোন তো। 11:07 এরপর একটু এগোন।
No, but then these pictures are not enough
No,
to,
Because I wanted to show the movement of the police. That
no, but then this is not enough to pass any order in favor of the petitioner. Please come. The video footages that have been made over by the respondent authorities have been viewed in open court in the presence of the learned advocates representing all the respective parties. Stop. Next. From the clippings, it is very difficult to ascertain as to whether the incident of snatching as reported by the district panchayat officer, by the panchayat returning officer, and complained of by the petitioner is enough to pass an order to alter the result that has been declared by the election commission. Stop. Next. The though it appears that a scuffle took place at the time as mentioned by the petitioner as well as the writ petition stands dismissed.
Lordship, may I get the videograph of the 13 file,
Why?
13 number of file?
For what purpose?
Because the video has reported the incident of snatching.
Yes.
Lordship, petitioner may not be given any relief in the writ petition so far the repol is concerned. So far the investigation of that part is concerned, Lordship. Kindly observe, otherwise, Lordship, this investigation will not take place.
The police, however, is directed to continue with the investigation
Under the supervision of the Commissioner of Howrah Police.
in response to the complaint that was lodged by the respondent authority in accordance with law.
And so far the ballots are there.
The ballot.
The ballots will be
Made over to the
police.
investigating.
And the
officer.
Caesar has to be mentioned.
Yes, yes.
The ballot papers, DVR, we will hand over it to you. The DVR has to be handed over to you. I cannot direct the DVR to be handed over to anybody else. Or let your officer come and collect it from the office, from the RG's office. Have you followed?
No.
And the ballot papers were produced by the petitioner. So he'll take it back and deposit it before the police.
Submit to the.
Police.
investigating officer.
Kindly,
To the police. And then the police will forward it to the investigating officer.
kindly record that. Otherwise. I
What?
will collect the ballot paper from
Yes,
the
yes.
inspector and give it.
The ballot papers which were produced before the court by the learned advocate representing the petitioner may be collected from the office of the learned registrar general and be submitted before the police station. Stop. The police is directed to seize the said document, seize the ballot papers and issue proper receipt thereof. Stop. The respondent authority who handed over the DVR, which authority?
Video.
Video.
The BDO. Leave is granted to the BDO to collect the DVR that was deposited in the office of the learned registrar general.
Grateful, man.
Deeply aware.
Next one.
I am for the petitioner. The last occasion, my lord, directed to produce the videograph, my lord. I have twofold allegation. Although
Where is the video? Video is with you.
and
Yes.
I have twofold allegation. Number one, although I made a specific complaint because the snatching done by the TMC candidates, my lord, but the complaint made by the video was not evident that who snatched it. Although everything is happened, and my lord is well aware of the fact that in regarding, my lord, the Election Act and rules, my lord, says that any offense, my lord, happened in relation to election ought to be the cognizable offense. And it's happened in presence of police, my lord, number one. Number two is that, my lord, the report filed by the BDO specifically stated about Form 19 and Form 20, but not a single word used about Form 18 Part 2, my lord. Form 18 Part 2 is very much required, my lord, for the adjudication of this matter, my lord. What is Form 18 Part 2, my lord? After opening of ballot box, my lord, how many votes are there, my lord? For that purpose, my lord, Part 2 is very much relevant. But there is no such mentioning about Form 18 Part 2, my lord. Their report is not clear about it. Whether Form 18 Part 2 is with them or not, my lord. Kindly see, my lord, Form 18 Part 2, result of initial counting. May I hand it over, my lord?
I have the book,
Oh, yes. Form 18 ballot paper account,
page.
page malad, page number 223 malad.
Yes.
Form 18 is used, my lord, on the polling day, my lord. And that Form 18 is annexed with my writ petition, page number 33, my lord. This Form 18, my lord, handed over to me on election and poll day, my lord. Got it, my lord? Page number 33.
Yes.
So 569 vote polled
Hmm.
according to the Form 18. Now, my lord, kindly turn the very next page, part 2. Result of initial counting. My lord, in books, my lord. In
Hmm.
books. Page number 224.
Hmm.
Total number, part 2, what says about result of initial counting. Total number of ballot paper found in the ballot boxes used at the polling station. So whenever ballot box will open, the counting officer will record it how many ballot papers did we. Discrepancy, if any, between the total number as shown against item 1 in the part and the total number of ballot paper to be found in the ballot boxes shown in item number 6 of part 1. What's the reason of incorporated this part 2? Because suppose ballot election happened on 8, thereafter counting day on 11, so there is 3 days gap, my lord. Whether in that period something happens or not, for that purpose, this part 2 is very much relevant. But there is no mentioning about part 2, my lord. So how many ballot paper was there? That is not mentioned. Why I mentioned it, my lord? It is very much evident from their report, my lord. And that never be happened, my lord. My lord, kindly turn page number 29 of report filed by the BDO. Page number 29. It's a complaint against snatching. Well, got it?
Yes.
BDO made a complaint to the officer in charge.
Hmm.
May I read, my lord?
Hmm.
Complaint against snatching of ballot paper from counting hall of Bedabedi GP, table number 6. That is heading subject. As reported by Shomit Dotto, APO and APRO, some ballot paper were snatched during counting of ballot paper of constituency number such and such, polling station number such and such from the counting hall assigned for Bedabedi GP, table number 6. The very next paragraph, which is very much relevant. After providing information, you were able to recover some mutilated ballot paper on the same day. So there is some recovery, which is very much relevant. I will show from the video graphs. They recovered. As per Form 18 Part 1, so there is no mentioning about Part 2, my lord. Cleverly drafted. I will show each and every complaint. The number of ballot papers supposed to be found the ballot boxes, ballot box 569. But after the incident, 527 number of ballot paper found for counting. So if from videos the complaint, it is evident there is no such part 2, Form 18 part 2, because video relying upon Form 18 part 1 and complaint made on which date? On 15th July 2023, my lord. Got it, my lord? So there is no such Form 18 part 2 that ought to be as per the rules, dictum of the rules. Hence, you are requested to treat it as complaint against such incident for taking necessary action. Enclosure report submitted by the DMO, DPN. The very next page. That is the report. This is, my lord, may I read, my lord? This is inform you that I, Shomit Dotto, such and such Singur, having entrusted to supervise counting of vote to all constituencies under Bedabedi Gram Panchayat under block under this block. During second round of counting, Gram Panchayat constituency, while constituency sorting the ballot paper were going on Bedabedi constituency, candidate, there is no mentioning about name, any name. Although TMC candidates snatched the ballot paper, candidates snatched some ballot paper and ran away from the counting hall. Counting hall number such and such, table number such and such, round number such and such. After searching for an hour, a bunch of mutilated ballot paper were recovered by officer in charge of Singur police station, which were so mutilated that they were not fit for counting. How many ballot papers? Mutilated ballot papers, not mentioned. After scrutiny of Form 18, no mentioning about part 1 or part 2, but video's report says part 1. It was found that total number of ballot papers supposed to be found 569. But after the incident, 527 number of ballot paper found. Now, my lord, in this regard, very much important, the next table as well as the paragraph. In this regard, this is to mention that in order to ascertain whether the difference between total votes obtained by two main competitors is less or more than the gap between ballot paper account, the number of ballot paper available after snatching following figure appeared to be come out. Now, my lord, they mentioned the figure, my lord. So, if they want to figure out the differences, they ought to compare with part 2. After part 2, they segregated for the candidates, my lord. First segregation regarding the tier, 3 tier, that is dictum of the rules. Thereafter, they segregating in respect of the candidates, my lord. The TMC candidates snatch my votes from my boxes, my lord. But it is evident from their report, there is no mentioning about part 2, my lord. But they says, my lord, now, my lord, their affidavit portion, my lord, paragraph 11. But first, paragraph 9. Sorry, my lord. Pardon me, my lord. Paragraph 9. Although whole report is important, but I just, for the saving the court time, I just mentioned paragraph 9 and 11. After scrutiny of Form 18, part 1, so folded form of the said rules, it was found that total number of ballot papers supposed to be found in ballot boxes is 569. My lord, I put this question to myself. After just put it from the ballot box, the TMC candidate snatched the ballot paper. Kindly see that videographs, my lord. If that is not so, then, my lord, first putting from the box, the officer who is entitled to count for the vote, they ought to compare that vote, whether it is matched with the election day's vote or not. So the officer who is entrusted ought to fill up that part 2, which is very,
So your contention is that the snatching, it has to be seen from the video whether the
Yes.
snatching took place prior to the counting
segregation.
segregation
Yes,
or after.
after.
Let us see.
Yes. And thereafter, I will place paragraph.
Let us see the
Let's
video
see,
first.
Yes. The officer is involved. Mutilated, eh, chalo. 220.
একবার খুললো আমি ফাইল নাম্বারটা হবে লাস্টের দিকে 1055 হবে। তুমি একদম বাইরেটা গিয়ে সার্চে 1055 করো, 1055 বলা সব ফাইল গুলো দেখাবে।
Control F করে এই তো এখানে মারলে
লাস্টে থাকবে 105. Just next one. The table is on the left hand side with the light blue shirt, my lord, with a
All right,
badge. This is the table.
12:11. The time is around 12:11.
12, my lord, we need to go to 12:28.
You need to go to 12:28. But by that time, possibly the segregation was done,
But this is the segregation process going on.
going on now.
No, 12:28.
Go back.
A bit back. This snatching has already happened. This
Go,
couple
go
on
to
the
26.
20. This part is fine. This part. Your lordship will be able to see it on the left hand side bottom.
Yes, left hand side,
Bottom. Over
bottom.
the screen, your lordship will see it. Here.
From my box. Got it, my lord? From my box. From my box. Because
This my box, this part.
My box, how is,
Yes.
how to
Yes,
identify?
because of that, my lord.
box. This problem is there.
My lord,
How do you understand it is my
because
box?
there is a separate box. Maharaj.
Except no, the holes can be understood, but
Yes.
whose holes
My lord,
the officers will
it
be
is
able to say.
dedicated, my lord. My lord, when it's segregated, my lord, there is, my lord, got it, my lord, there are several holes, my lord.
Yes,
For each
several
candidate,
holes.
my lord, for each candidate, so suppose, my lord, there in ballot paper, 4 symbol is there, my lord. For each box is dedicated for each candidate, my lord. The PMC candidate snatch from my boxes, my lord. So whatever the snatching from my box, which TMC candidate
No,
name
whoever is
there.
the
I
candidate,
mentioned
it is not very important. Thing is now
Both
the
are TMC
counting has not taken place.
Yes, my lord. Thereafter,
Thereafter, at the time of snatching, counting was not taken place.
already counting. My lord, what's the rules is that, my lord? Before that, my lord, what according to the Panchayat
It is
Act.
over now. You can switch this off. No requirement. We have seen what to be seen.
Yes, my lord. My lord, what happened, my lord? After putting all the ballot paper in boxes, my lord, they poured it from the boxes. Thereafter, that pigeon holes, my lord, is there, my lord. Suppose, my lord, 4 candidates. For 4 candidates, 4 pigeon holes is there. After pouring from the ballot box, the officer put each ballot paper for as dedicated holes, my lord.
Yes,
The snatching from my holes, my lord. It is evident from the
and at that point of time, the counting was not over.
counting was over, my lord. Kindly see the situation, my lord. That time, my lord, bundle, they
They have to
kindly see.
put it in bundles
Counting,
and
yes, yes.
packets, right? So it is still
My
at
lord.
the stage of the pigeonhole.
No, my lord. From pigeonhole to my lord, accommodation, my lord, for Form 19A.
Yes,
My lord, kindly there is 3 stage. My lord, I just take some time. First, my lord, from pouring the boxes, they ought to count the how many votes
what
were
is the
there.
margin of the win?
44. I am, my lord, kindly see the, my lord, just one, my lord. I got Dipankar Ghosh got 196 and Ananda Mohan got 195 and 44 is rejected, and that 44 from my box because snatching from one particular box, snatching from one
Or
particular box.
rejection maybe for other reasons
No,
also.
no.
Only for
One
snatching.
is for snatching. That is their, my lord, rejection, my lord. That is the rule. That's why I want to convey, my lord, kindly see. Rejection stage happen, my lord, already elapsed, my lord. What is the rejection? It is mentioned in the rules, my lord, itself. Before counting, they ought to mention with R what is the rejection. That stage, my lord, gone, my lord. Kindly take, my lord, Rule 88. Rule 88 of the Panchayat 2006, my lord. That stage, my lord, Rule 88, Sub-Rule 2(4). The presiding officer shall record on every ballot paper which he rejects the letter R and the grounds for rejection in abbreviated form either in his own hand or by means of rubber stamp under this signature, and his decision shall be final. All ballot paper rejected under this rule shall be bundled together. There is no such rejection board. This abbreviation is totally wrong. That is snatched vote. That 44 is a snatched vote, not a reject vote. Rejection means, my lord, suppose, my lord, in election day, my lord, suppose, my lord, a voter put their signature in favor of 2 candidates. That is rejected vote. And that rejected vote, my lord, with a mark that R. And that stage over, my lord. So each and every vote polled, not a single vote was rejected for that particular constituency, my lord. After that stage, my lord, segregation happened. After segregation, bundle also done. Well, most of the candidates. The TMC candidate, they snatched from my prison. And that 44 is a snatching vote from my holes, my lord. That's my contention. Not a single vote was rejected. They snatched, the TMC candidate snatched from my holes. So that is my vote, my lord. So I am a winner candidate. For that snatching, my lord, I was defeated, my lord. And not only that, my lord, which is very important from the report, some of the ballot paper were recovered because after snatching, the TMC candidate threw outside the window, my lord. From grounds, my lord, some of the ballot paper recovered, but not a single ballot paper deposited, my lord. It recovered by some officials, my lord.
Which officials?
Police?
Police.
Yes, my lord. My lord, it is evident from their report itself how many ballot papers were deposited, my lord. My lord, kindly see page number 29. From it. Yes, page number 29, second paragraph. It is
Yes.
mentioned. After providing information, you were able to recover. Who is you were? You were means the video want to indicate the officer in charge.
Yes.
So officer in charge, that means police, recovered some ballot paper. My lord, kindly instruct them to produce that mutilated
Ballot
ballot
papers.
paper. Because that ballot paper is recovered by the police. And that is not evident from the report. How many ballot paper recovered? What is the situation of recovery?
1 minute. Mr. Bandyopadhyay, margin of win is 1.
Now we need one after adding the ED vote. The difference between the vote.
ED votes is 4.
So your lordship will find a similar chart in the dispetition also. come one by one. The chart is at page 6 of the report. Page 6, diagram Roman 5. And another chart. My affidavit. Page 5. The lawsuit did not find that the petitioner means the vote was counted at the very beginning of all this. This has not been mentioned by them. So by adding that, the final tally came 199 and 196. But the difficulty is that the ballots which were recovered by the police were in such a mutilated form that it could not be ascertained to whom it belonged. That is why the report was sent to that it cannot be, result is so vitiated that we cannot ascertain who is the winner, and therefore the recommendation of countermanding was not there. What was said under the rule is that this is the position. The position was taken by the commission to countermand them. Your lordship, in the record, I can tell you, the lordship will not find the recommendation of countermanding at the
Then
now, few things which have been submitted by my lordship needs a bit of clarity. But I have given the counting guidelines. I can also place it from the act, but the counting guidelines are quarter form, but all the books are referred. The lordship will kindly take my page 17.
In this case, the poll was countermanded later on.
Challenging the countermanding.
He's challenging the countermanding. All right.
Twofold prayer.
So,
I would.
so I come to that. This challenge is not really with regard to election, not may not be per se as election by what is challenging is an administrative decision of the commission. So this has to be tested at the anvil of the administrative decision and the powers of the commission whether they can countermand or not. Because if I have understood it correctly, their best point to be taken before the honorable court is that it is the administrative decision. The challenges which can be made, power is there. We all know the power is there to counter. What they can at the base come up is with regard to the natural justice that before countermanding, why did you not hear me? But whether that hearing is also required, so lordship can consider that part of it. I will not really elaborate on that because the act I have seen does not say anything with regard to that. And if it is to be interpreted in that way, many cases have to be heard by the commission. Very I was checking the counting manual and it takes page 17 of my affidavit by the PRO.
Yes.
But we have in the video we have seen at what stage it was happening. He said that whatever he has submitted for the see all sealed ballot paper not in a sealed box shall be counted finally without taking any ballot paper for rejection by the air. So no rejection at the first. When sealed ballot boxes are received at the counting officer shall check and show all the counting agents that the seals are intact and not tampered with. May be noted that the ground main type boxes are used for which because seals are not required. However, for the other tire boxes, you have paper seal. With the box ballot paper account and the paper seal account, except for ground can come to the other paper. Then on opening of the ballot box or boxes, ballot paper shall be first counted with the first paper. If there is any ballot paper or papers of any other tire mixed up in it, such ballot papers of other tires shall be kept in a separate bundle in a thick packet, and on the packet shall be recorded the name of the specific tire of Panchayat body. After segregating these ballots, the main counting of votes will start for that specific tire of Panchayat body. For this, there should be a few paper cartons or pigeonholes on each table. When sorting is completed, the ballot papers in the stack of each candidate shall be made in bundles of 25 or 50. With bundles of 25 or 50 ballot papers, likely to be a sorted bundle whose number is for a small piece of paper, then kept with the bundle. Thus, the number of votes secured by each candidate of that ballot box shall be ascertained. Till now, no rejection. Then D. When sorting of the ballot paper can be tried and then of bundles of 25 or 50 ballot papers, the counting officer and the counting assistant shall carefully check whether number one, the arrow crosswalk on the ballot paper is correct, and number two, ballot paper and the vote count is valid or and not subject to rejection. This brings us to D, which is the votes of rejection in Rule 88. It is not important for our case. So what I am trying to say is that, contrary to what my learned friend is submitting, this C comes first, rejection comes later. It is not that rejection comes first and then this sorting and counting comes. Next, you kindly take 20, page 20. Yes. Well, between this, the lottery need not go through the entire thing. He was rejection, he was counting in case of double member, and now we are at case. At page 20, when the number of candidate wise ballot papers and number of rejected ballot papers are asserted, the counting officer shall check whether the number of ballot papers actually found by him in the box and show the ballot paper account for him to be found in the box. Right. If these two figures match, the counting officer shall find part 2 of the ballot paper account for me with suitable entry. So this is the step. After all this, part 2. After all this is part 2. If the two figures do not match, etc., then kindly take down the bottom step. If on any of the occasions subparagraph D or subparagraph E, that is the margin is more than 5, less than 5, the arrow thinks that there is a strong likelihood that there has some fraud practice. We shall ask the counting officer to prepare the result on the basis of the ballot paper found by him. After the result of all counting tables, the arrow shall withhold the declaration of result and refer the matter to the commission and district magistrate as quickly as possible within the same day. Shall be done. The finding is there that the result is so vitiated that we cannot ascertain the result, and it has gone to the DPEO, thereafter to the commission, and the commission has taken the decision of counterbanding the vote. Now, if all these steps which are required to be taken has been taken by the PRO, it cannot be said that the PRO is in administrative plans. What his complaint is that.
Tell me one thing. The decision of the commission, was it taken after viewing the video footages?
No, it is on the basis of the lordship will kindly take the letter at page 30, which my learned friend has already placed.
29 was placed, 30 was also placed.
Was the initial one, page 28.
28.
Page 30 by the APRO
Hmm.
to the PRO, and page 28 is by the PRO to the district manager DPO in terms of clause 8. He said that I am sending here with the report of after second paragraph, after scrutiny of form 18 part 1, it has been found that the total number of ballot papers supposed to be found is 569, but after the incident 527 number of ballot papers found for counting. Now I request you to kindly guide the understand what steps may be taken regarding the counting of votes of the state constituency and declaration of the result. This in turn has been sent to the commission, and the commission has taken the decision on 12th of July. That is at page 33.
Was the video footages viewed or not? Is anything available from the
Malad,
records?
It is not available from these records,
Malad, may I submit one thing?
not from these records.
Because
Malad, this report is itself a bad from a videographer.
I'll listen to you. Because if the segregation was there,
Sorting already completed.
bundles prepared, and thereafter snatching takes place, a deliberate attempt to influence the result of the election.
This ascertainment of my
Let the commission ascertain as to from whose boxes it was snatched away.
complaint has already made, there is an investigation answer to that, I have submitted the police report also.
Maharaj.
Is the police investigating from which,
First they have given the report.
from which box it was snatched?
But I am sure they'll investigate everything. Because if the electoral offence is to be ascertained, I am sure they will investigate.
And
That after 18th of July, I have not procured any. But it says that I think and 64A1 of the representation that it is not the electoral office.
but then in the meantime, if the countermanding takes place, and then has repoll been conducted?
No, no,
Not yet.
not yet,
not
because
yet.
I challenged it. I challenged.
Very well.
Because of the challenge, I think. there
Not
is still a-
decision
For any other reason, it might not have been done.
might not have been done. So let the commission go through the video footages and ascertain as to whether this snatching has any effect on the result of the election.
I'll not.
Because the
That order, but
The other footage that was seen in item number 1, the resolution was not very clear and the picture was also not very clear. But in this case, at least from which box it was taken away, this was very evident.
May I submit two things, Malad? Malad, kindly take the report.
but may I clear the in section 60.
Yes. Voting by EVMs.
Countermanding.
Oh,
When the
section.
result is not ascertainable.
Section. Yes.
The final case 1 and then B.
Hmm.
At any election, capturing or snatching or forcible occupation of any old ballot box or old ballot paper, old electronic voting machine for counting of votes in such a manner of the counting. At that case,
cannot be
ascertained. PRO shall put the matter to the on receipt of the state report, the DPO shall immediately get a report to the commission. Then 2, the commission shall, on receipt of the report of the DPO under subsection 1, and after taking all material circumstances account items, declare the poll at that point, appointing a date of 50 hours for the at the police station by the and hours will fix in such manner as or countermand election at the object, provided the commission is satisfied that in view of the large number of all the result of the election is likely to be affected on the counting of votes in such a manner as to the effect of the result of the election. This section 12. So, this is the scope of the commission. So, only place where it can fix after taking all materials. This is the only place.
So 68B you read out.
68 1B read with
By
61
paraphrasing, is if at any election, snatching of any poll ballot paper takes place in any place of counting of votes in such a manner that the result of the counting at that place cannot be ascertained.
But there is
This
ascertainable.
portion, result of
Okay.
the,
But
Yes.
what I was trying to as far as the commission is concerned, this is not important. But as far as before it reaches the commission, but what is there is that the PRO shall quickly report the matter to the DPO. The DPO shall immediately send a report to the commission. But my submission is that this is at page 20. This reporting is at page 20. But if in that position, because the POs were not signed at that point of time of I'm taking here under the law of recovery month of undertaking and that only about recovery after recover after searching for an hour. But this again, what I'm saying This is the report which will be of the decision taken by the commission. But in my submission, this report is from because the result is why he cannot find out the result. Your lordship feels that no result has been ascertained. But will not.
No, reason
say-
for what? Reason?
For ascertaining the result. That is boiling down to only that part. Whether the action initiated the counting in a way
Hmm.
not to ascertain the result. But
Yes.
my submission is that, but I am not on what order your lordship will pass. I am only on the administrative law. If that reason is appearing from this, if that reason is there, your lordship will kindly not take an observation that there was a restriction on the part of the PR.
Where is the order of countermanding?
Page 33.
Wait,
And the report which was sent along with it is probably at page.
See, page 28 you read out. Here the BDO does not mention the number of ballot papers which were recovered. It is the bunch of ballot papers recovered.
Not the-
The
was
figures.
supposed to be found was 565. but
Figures,
After the listed, it is 527.
the figures.
But what was recovered is in a mutilated condition.
So
But
he
that
could not
is what is
identify.
recovered cannot be counted probably. But what can be ascertained is how much was supposed to be there, how much is left. That has been mentioned. And my learned friend would have laughed at situation if that figure was mentioned. He would have jumped to the submission that if it can be counted, it was not.
33.
Fourth line is important.
Yes.
Second place is the place for counting of votes in such a manner that the result of the counting at the place cannot be ascertained for the poll at the polling station for the in column 4 of the table. Well, this submission that mutilated votes is my vote. That is the problematic area. And you add it to my tally and declare me as if a declaration in terms of section 94.
No, even if it is not declared, at least this decision to countermand can be revisited after looking at the video footage and the pigeonhole from where the snatching took place. And this is passing through my mind only because of the reason that the margin between the two candidates is and the number of votes which has been said to be mutilated, it's much more than that.
but, my lord, may I submit?
That
Oh, that's
is also there.
Which portion?
Not that part. It's
No.
just that is at page 21E. It's just before the okay.
Yes.
Five counting of the staff. You can get higher or lower than. Try to reconcile the two. Consultation of the RO was not appreciated. Here, it is how to be. So therefore, we go with just like to know all these figures. While the finding of vitiation is there, go into it.
My lord, may I submit, my lord?
Yes.
Well, page number 33 of the report is the countermanding notification. And the basis of page number 30 is page number 28. And basis of page number 28 is page number 30. That is the initial one. On the basis of page number 30, everything happened. My lord, kindly read page number 30, my lord, the fourth line. May I read, my lord? I heavily relying upon this report and page number 17 of the counting guideline, heavily relying. my lord, may I read, my lord? This is to inform you that such and such Singur having entrusted to supervise counting of votes of all constituencies under Bedabedi Gram Panchayat under this block during second round of counting of Gram Panchayat constituencies while constituency sorting of ballot paper. So when sorting of ballot papers, according to report, this incident happened, my lord. I read again, while constituency sorting of ballot paper were going on for Bedabedi constituency, candidates snatched some ballot papers. So according to the report, while sorting that, this incident happened. Now, my lord, kindly turn page number 17. Or line, my learned friend, please. This is a election counting guideline, my lord. Page number 17, C, capital C, small c, my lord. I read, my lord.
Yes.
On opening the ballot box or boxes, the ballot paper shall first be sorted out. So there is a word sorted out. First sorted out. If there is any ballot paper or papers of any other tire mixed up in it, such ballot paper of other tires shall be kept in separate bundle in a sealed packet. That means tire segregation. On the packet so sealed shall be recorded the name of the specific tire of Panchayat body. After segregating these ballots, the main counting of votes may start for the specific tire of Panchayat constituencies. So, after from sorting out, that main counting process will start. For this next three lines is very important. For this, there should be a few paper carton or pigeonholes on each table. When sorting is completed, then comma. So, sorting completed when it kept on finally on pigeonholes. The ballot paper in the stack for each candidate shall be made into bundles of 24 or 50. So that comma means, my lord, first, my lord, completed that sorting out, my lord. Put it in the pigeonholes, my lord. So it complete the sorting out process. Thereafter, from each pigeon box, suppose, my lord, in favor of TMC candidates, they bundle it in 25 or 50, my lord. That bundle for dedicated that TMC candidates, my lord. So before bundling, my lord, counting a bundle, my lord, the sorting out process will complete. So that report says, my lord, although from videographs it is evident, bundling things happen, my lord. That means before that sorting out process completed. But what is the report? Report says during the sorting out process, this snatching happened. But that is not the case. My case is that after sorting out process completed, when the bundle of 25 or 50K bundles happen, that exercise, that process, the snatch from my vision also.
Hey, please come. The decision of the State Election Commissioner dated 12th July 2023 countermanding the election in respect of the polling station at 30 Netaji Jayanti Pathagar, room number 1 of the Bedabedi/XIII-13 of the Singur block is impugned in the instant writ petition. Stop. Paragraph. The order of countermanding mentions that in view of the report of the District Panchayat Election Officer and District Magistrate HON'BLE in terms of Section 68 within bracket 1 within bracket small b of the West Bengal Panchayat Election Act, 2003, the snatched ballot papers No, the snatching of ballot papers was of such nature that the result of the counting at that place could not be ascertained. Stop. Next. As the result could not be ascertained, comma, the commission exercised power under section 68 within bracket 2 within bracket B to countermand the said election. Stop. Next. Paragraph. The report of the APRO addressed to the Panchayat returning officer mentions that during the second round of counting of the Gram Panchayat constituencies, while sorting of the ballot papers were going on for Beraberi/XIII constituency, comma, candidate snatched some ballot papers and ran away from the counting center. Stop. After an hour of search, a bunch of mutilated ballot papers were recovered by the officer in charge, comma, Shingur police station. Stop. The ballot papers were so mutilated that they were not fit for counting. Stop. From Form 18, it was found that the total number of ballot papers supposed to be in the ballot box was 569, but after the incident, 527 ballot papers were found. Paragraph. From the figures mentioned in the said letter addressed to the Panchayat returning officer, it appears that the margin of difference between the first two candidates is 4. Stop. The number of missing ballots is 42. Stop. Next. Paragraph. The video footage on the day and time of the incident was viewed in open court in the presence of the learned advocates representing all the respective parties. Stop. The incident of snatching is recorded distinctly. Stop. Stop. It can be ascertained from the video footage from whose pigeonhole, comma, the ballot papers were snatched. Stop. Stop. If it can be ascertained that the ballot papers were snatched from the pigeonhole / paper carton which was meant for the petitioner, comma, then the number of ballot papers snatched, if added to the number of votes secured by the petitioner, comma, then the margin between the two candidates increases. Stop. Next. If the calculation is made in such a manner, comma, then it will not at all be difficult to arrive at a proper result of the votes secured by each candidate. Stop. Next paragraph. From the impugned order of countermanding, it does not appear that the video footage was taken into consideration at the time of passing such order. Stop. Next. In view of the above, the Election Commission is directed to review/revisit the issue once again to ascertain as to whether the order of countermanding was at all necessary in the instant case. Stop. Next. If the Commission is able to identify the pigeonhole / paper carton from where the snatching took place, comma, then the Commission may take a fresh decision in the matter. Stop. Next. The Commission is directed to review/revisit the issue once again at the earliest, but positively within a period of, but positively by 15th, 2 weeks, Miss Sinha. No. What time? Why?
Again, we will see the CCTV footages. We will call the respective officers. Everything will be taken into consideration.
22nd. So 3 weeks, you get total 3 weeks. 22nd of September. List on 27th September. Let a report be placed by the Commission on the adjourned date. Let the video footage remain.
No, pending.
Let us see what it comes.
Further action may be taken up by.
Place the report.
Let the pen drive remain here. The pen drive produced in court today by the learned advocate representing the Panchayat returning officer be retained within the safe custody of the Registrar General.
Matter will returnable on 27th. Matter will return on 27th. No.
We can dispose it off on the next day also.
Next day. No. Extremely good.
In item number 3, my lord, I am appearing for the petitioner. Lord, we have filed a CAN application, my lord. Seeking, my lord's direction, my lord, for service a copy of the report submitted by them, my lord, to us, as also, my lord, a copy of the videograph submitted, because, my lord,
Copy of the videograph is different, but copy of the report, which report?
the election commission has already filed a report here.
So for that, an CAN application is required to be taken out.
Copy has been given as on today.
So it will be served. Why is the CAN required?
If they do not give us a copy,
It is not so. It is not so. In all matters, the copies are forwarded.
then okay, if it is so, then it would have been my fault. But fact remains, my lord, I have not obtained copy. Otherwise, why should I embarrass my learned friend, my lord? I would not embarrass my learned sister in any way.
No, you could have simply asked for a copy and the copy would have been there.
I have a preliminary objection, my lord. Lord, kindly see, my lord, page 60 of my of this writ petition. Kindly see, there was a direction passed by your lordship in the earlier writ petition in respect of this election counting process, page 60.
Yes.
Page 60, my lord. My lord, order dated 10th July 2023. Now, my lord, kindly, my lord, come to, my lord, page, my lord, page 62. Page 62, my lord, third paragraph from bottom. Third paragraph from the bottom. The present writ petition has been filed by a different individual expressing the same apprehension as expressed in Manoranjan Haldar. It is for the State Election Commission and the police authority to ensure that the apprehension of the petitioner is duly taken care of. This is the mandate of passed by your lordship, and the direction passed by the Honorable Division Bench in the appeal is strictly complied with. The State Election Commission, the Superintendent of Police South 24 Parganas, the officer in charge Kajitola Asuti Police Station, and the nodal officer being the IGBSF are directed to ensure that there are adequate security arrangement and police force available on the date of counting at the PK High School Rosopunjo counting center, and the agents and of the political parties who are involved in the election process are permitted to enter and exit the counting center at the time of counting of the ballot paper. Then, my lord says, that all the
So what has happened?
my lord, in my view, my humble submission, my lord, that there was a direction, my lord, the outside, my lord, there was not sufficient force. They were, my lord, they threatened us from the outside itself. I have some video footage. I will place it before your lordship also. And my lord, see, my lord, that they have to ascertain, my lord, where in the outside the, my lord, counting center, where they have fixed the cameras. My lord, whether at all the video footages of all the cameras have come to your lordship.
Or is it on the day of the poll?
Day of the counting also.
Day of the counting also?
Counting, I will show your lordship, my lord, I have the, my lord, the mobile phone on which my agent was taking video that has been snatched away from him.
How could you take the video at all?
My lord, question is, my lord, that I was entering into the counting station.
By keeping your video on?
Question, kindly appreciate, I am entering into High Court gate.
Yes.
I am entering into High Court gate. A third party comes up and says, what purpose you have come here?
Yes.
Why you have come here? Why? I will not allow you to enter. And if you shout or anything, I will kill you. So now, outside the High Court gate, if I try to get the matter videographed and he snatches away my mobile phone, so that means, my lord, he is, my lord, trying to, my lord, create terror. But kindly appreciate, if it is done, my lord, how can an advocate enter into the High Court? It is the same way. If somebody wants to go to the
No, somebody, the High Court is a public premises. The voting center is not a public premises. Only somebody who is entitled to vote can go there.
Yes.
It's not that you can go anywhere.
I am not,
Then,
somebody who is authorized to go there by the,
yes,
by the, my lord, candidate.
yes.
If he is threatened, and my lord, I will show another video where, my lord, they have, my lord, chased us up to next 1 kilometer. Everybody was fleeing away. My lord, I will show your lordship. My lord, kindly, my lord, see the video.
Let us see the video. On the day of the poll, you want the video on the day of the poll?
Counting.
Both matters are being
Counting.
Counting only. Very well.
And my lord, poll day video also I have.
No, then that is not the issue. No.
On the earlier one or this one.
Counting.
Even then, we want recounting only.
Only counting.
Yes, and it was with respect to what he is trying to apprise your lordship is about. The order which was passed in the bill was whether it should be guarded, the polling booths, everything should be guarded with CAPF and state force. What you mean to say?
Yes, let us see the video.
So our
Counting station.
main thing,
Is there any time? Any particular time which is to be viewed?
No, my lord can see from the very beginning. My lord,
From the very beginning, from 8 o'clock, we will see.
my lord, kindly, my lord, I am
80,
my lord, I am
1,
I am submitting your lordship. My lord, see, my lord, I will, my bolte dao. My lord, kindly see, I am giving your lordship 1 minute summary. 1 minute summary. My lord, see, my lord, when the counting process starts.
8 in the morning.
In the
Yes.
morning. 18 counting agents were allowed to enter into the room. Thereafter, my lord, they kept the windows open. From the windows, my lord, they have continuously threatened us. And my lord, see, my lord,
Where were you? Inside the counting
inside
center?
the counting station, I am inside the counting. Suppose I am inside this room, door is open. Somebody from there is continuously threatening me, you hurling, abusing and filthy language and saying that if you come out, if you do not come out, I will kill you. Then what will happen? My lord, see, in the second round of counting, there was no agent. That does not mean that they have voluntarily left. They were compelled to leave the counting process. And my lord, kindly see, then why this?
Let us see. Let us
And
see.
your
Let
kindly
us
see,
start.
after this, after
Wait,
this,
today is for
there are
video
three-
food.
my lord, no, no, three-
No, wait. Today is for viewing the videos. Let us see if anything can be seen. Then we'll see.
With the date for seeing the video updated by us.
Yes, yes.
What they did from their mobile phone.
No, nobody is looking at. No, nobody is looking.
He just admitted.
No one is looking at those videos. It is your. He may make a lot of submission.
Or, so does it mean, my lord, whatever evidence they have said, submitted, that is sacrosanct, and we cannot give evidence?
You can come up with evidence. You go. I'll send you to the election petition court. You go there and get it
Okay,
done.
my lord, kindly see the video.
If you worried about the sacrosanct, I'll have to depend upon the
Wait.
evidence. He can cross-examine. and
Wait.
Then it will be actively sacrosanct under the.
Wait.
যেটা করার তো করতেই হবে।
Yes, look at the videos. Please see the videos.
Yes,
It will be
yes.
there in front of you.
Is not there.
So whether we can start with the videos from outside.
Yes. Which one will be the proper video?
We have ordered it accordingly outside, inside.
Acha, outside.
Will be the best.
I also don't know what.
No.
Let us see the outside.
will be there, Inside.
Let us see the outside.
Outside.
I have not watched these 400 hours of it.
Outside.
Front passage দেখো নিচে দেখো front passage বাইরে কিছু আছে আর একটু নিচে যাও ফুল এন্ট্রি গেট
School.
থেকে স্টার্ট করো
School integrate.
একদম
একদম
Yes, the bottom one.
Till front passage. 3, 4, 7, 8. Fast করে দেখতে হবে।
Fast forward.
Forward.
Fast forward.
এটা
This is the entry gate of the school.
this is 10th July at night
10th July at night. 11th. Come to 11th. Fast forward.
মাঝখানে মেরে এগিয়ে দাও এই তো CF
Very CAPF.
There, CAPF is there. We can see.
Yes, one here in the entry gate.
Then you said it was not there.
No, kindly, my lord, kindly let the video.
Yes, it will be
Proceed, my
played.
lord, let the video
Let-
proceed. Seen, my lord has seen
ঠিক আছে,
two other
time টা
persons.
দেখো না, one.
ঠিক আছে।
Go to 8th. This is only on the.
Nine. 3:47.
রাত্রি 3।
No, this is only on the 7th. It-
চারটে ছেচল্লিশ।
See,
so many are there.
Kindly see, just
हाँ।
थोड़ा सा rewind कीजिए।
Yes.
ওদের দেখা গেল একটা অনেক
अनिल,
আসছে আসছে।
kindly seize your option.
আসছে। কাজ করবে তবে তো ইন্দিরা গান্ধীরও ইলেকশন ক্যান্সেল
Can you see so many are there?
Yes, I've seen. But kindly let the video proceed, my lord. See, there. I've seen that.
You will arrange for lunch for whoever is present in court today. Everybody. Whatever, we are here, so it will be here.
আরে তো একই জিনিস দেখাচ্ছে বারে বারে।
ठीक है, आप दूसरा दिखाइए
না না আরেকটু এগোতে তো সাতটা
Entry आप देखे नीचे
এই জাস্ট মিনিট। হ্যাঁ এইটা 5 মিনিট আগে থেকে দেখান একটু। এই জায়গাটা 5 মিনিট আগে থেকে দেখান। এটা ঢুকছে কাউন্টিং এ।
काउंटिंग
এই যে
जी सब आईडी कार्ड्स and सब आईडी कार्ड
The persons with ID card,
sir.
they are your officers
Yes, because there was also a direction in the bill that for, yes.
for
they have-
identification. And what about the counting agents? Did,
I'll tell you,
But I think 6:49 will not be closed.
yes, officers, because
45 might be.
because counting started at
8
So
o'clock.
they have come for preparations, preparing the tables and all.
Did the counting agent also have I-cards?
Most probably. Yes.
Counting
Yes.
agents also had I-cards.
Yes, yes, your lordship.
General.
Your lordship, very general submission I want to make, wherever there are certain allegations that counting agents were not present, just a formal discussion, I just want to apprise your lordship. In many cases, it was found that where the candidates had already,
Lost
no, no,
the
no,
chances of
counting
winning.
agents, yes,
And
counting
to
agents
back
had
it up,
left.
to back it up,
And then they said that they were beaten
But
up
see,
mercilessly and.
Man in black uniform frisking everyone at the gate. This on the left hand side.
So what has fallen from my learned sister, that is a absolutely peaceful voting. Everybody
No,
who
no,
has lost,
true, true.
he has raised his voice.
No, it's true, it's
No,
true.
that is
This-
what you are
is this my
intending to say.
submission? Is this my
That
submission?
whenever a person loses the election, he says that
I
he
just,
leaves
I
and
said
says.
at the outset that it is a generalized submission that I am
It is
making.
not a generalized.
It
You are
is-
raised-
Yourself.
Ah,
Anyway, now,
also
next
arrested.
clipping, next clipping. See, it's around 9:45.
Kindly will not ask them to show the video just outside the gate.
The outside the gate is
No, no,
shot
not here, just outside the building. It is inside
outside the building.
But since my.
Very well.
Example of high court. But with the incident.
Wait. The,
So perhaps my learned
not,
friend is
not this video.
Lord,
This is inside the,
but this
see the
just
outside passage? There is a clipping outside passage. Front passage,
outside man.
passage in front, yes. First,
Oh, it's also inside.
no. Go back once. No.
But CAPF is.
CAPF there.
No, but your allegation is CAPF is not there.
No. Wait, তুমি দেখো তুমি নিজেই দেখো না।
This is the back side of the building,
Back side of.
not this way also.
আগের দিন রাতে। এবার
Kindly just একটু আস্তে আস্তে দেখুন, some persons Lord, they were entering, kindly see.
See, it is for 5 o'clock in the night.
Yes, it is our allegation also, they tried to Lord.
But my learned friend will restrict the.
Please, at least till the time. 5 o'clock at night, what are you saying?
But who are these persons?
Who are
They
these? I saw only one.
not- Kindly see how can,
Only one.
no,
Yes. Don't make all these type of wild allegations. Maybe.
এই মাঝখানটা এটা বাইরে থেকে কোথা দিয়ে এইখানটা একটু এবার একটু একটু করে এগো
See a labor, he's fixing up the tin over there.
it's a very anxious
Go to the next clipping. It is the same place. Go back.
Downstairs. But the front portion of the building, not in the back side.
This is the back side. Go to the front side videos. Which floor? Which floor you want?
Just outside the building. Just outside the
Was there a CCTV?
building. That they have to say, Milord. গেটের বাইরে বলছেন আর গেটের বাইরে কোনো সিসিটিভি ছিল তো একটা যে ছবিটা দিন
See, this is the first floor or the some of inside the floor.
There also, police is there.
Is it only your allegation that everything happened outside the counting center?
outside as also inside.
Inside which
My lord, kindly see on the first round of counting.
which floor was the counting going on?
Lord, this is
Counting hall number,
কোন ওয়ার্ডে counting
hall number.
Hardship it is for
কোন
the
হলে হয়েছে 18 জন বসে
high school.
আরে নাকি একটু কোঅপারেট করতে
Cooperate করছি আমরা।
I am giving you leave to file the election petition.
Lord,
Go there and take everything.
Lord,
Please come.
kindly see, my lord has what has
No,
fallen
you've
from
seen.
your lordship. Kindly see, my lord. My lord, this is the CCTV camera, my lord, outside the building.
Yes.
Kindly ask them, my lord, to show this camera, where the video graph from this camera.
Tell me which camera it is.
It is, my lord, this camera has been fixed by them, my lord, outside the building.
Not backside. Go down once. Down, below. Front side. School ground floor entry passage. At the bottom, last one. School ground floor entry passage. See, CAPF
It
is
is inside, it is inside the building, my lord.
outside. The video is not here.
Side of the gate, there is a CCTV. I have submitted the picture, my lord.
Who installed that CCTV?
My lord, Election Commission.
Commission,
Yes, my lord.
not this. Go back. Please come.
in my submission that that emphasizes in section that what petition let's say thing not compliant. If you says that there is no complication delay under the section that liberty may not be done. Because it will be might be taken by the judge or person the judge, but that your lawyer has directed him to apply his mind for
I'll mention to decide the issue of condonation of delay independently without being influenced by the order passed.
because in Malad, I have to make submissions of law with regard to that. And keep it.
No, I am aware of the fact. that there is hardly any scope to condone the delay. And that was exactly the reason from the very beginning. The court was wanting the candidates to go before the election court, right? Yes, yes, I am aware of it.
You cannot keep that liberty. And if the district judge is to decide that point on merit, kindly allow me to make this submission before your lordship, so that it can
Then-
be decided.
No, if it is decided, then what will the district judge decide?
Only on the election petition.
The petition filed at this stage cannot be decided at all. That means the entire thing goes.
But I will decide the point whether limitation is applicable to section 59 or not. And if your lordship hold that no limitation is applicable, then my lord, it is the remaining election is incompetent. So my lord, you can hear me on that. But I was not
Again-
saying in that matter 164. But this order has been passed, my lord, then kindly hear me out on that point only. I will not take much time, only 50 minutes. Sir, my decisions are ready, my lord. Tomorrow also, my lord, I'll just take 4 decisions of the that when the statute does not make limitation act applicable, it is not be.
I won't give that liberty. It will be open for the petitioner to go and let the court decide.
Mention anything about it. But my lord,
But
the
how
difficulty is that the learned civil judge will take it as a mandate, a direction by the honorable court, and my lord will admit the petition, my lord, then no limitation is applicable.
But then somebody will be there from the administration to oppose it.
Lord, I am there, they were not on the point of law.
I have followed
am
it.
not- But I am not on I am not on whose election petition will. I am on
No, no, obviously, it is generalized.
on the point of law, and my point of law, my lord, if I can put it in a very succinct manner, that when the act does not prescribe a period of limitation, whether the report can extend that time.
But the court is not extending.
But my lord, the liberty will be construed in that.
It is, may not be so. The court can always dismiss it. You never know. This is what I am mentioning, that I have not gone into the issue of limitation.
So, my lord,
The,
if my what has fallen from your my learned friend, my lord, so that if it goes there after the expiry of period of limitation, and the very learned judge does not have the scope to consider the question of limitation, that as to whether the limitation starts from the date of counting or from today,
It is only.
then my lord, my petition dies here and now. And it is not my petition. It is not the people's democracy. Their democratic right goes.
Well, the choice, not this, what my learned friend is submitting.
And my lord,
But this petition
Lord.
died when he chose the doctrine of election was applied by him and it came before 226.
and my lord,
don't make any submission now, because there is many way of interpreting it, right? So we will not decide that issue at all. The,
That dictating, my lord, is
Yes.
very young. But, it is create or coordination or delay before the appropriate term, in the event and election is done.
in the event election petition is filed, prayer, nobody knows what is going to happen. Nobody knows.
But it is
In the last,
according- that is according to-
in the last election, it was submitted that hardly any petition was filed.
At least 7, 8 I have.
Yes, yes.
Let it be filed. Let us see what happens.
Them are there.
Because we here, the writ court is not deciding the election issues. It is only to see whether it was free and fair. We are not going into the intricacies of the thing.
Of the election. Commissioner has chosen not to. I am again saying it's not about this petition, it's about the interpretation. But in that event, if he has not chosen to, by virtue of this order, petitioner should not be in a position, go there and leverage that order. There that the liberty has been given by the High Court.
No, I'll mention that.
but if some,
The video footages on the day of counting in respect of the particular counting station was viewed in court in the presence of the learned advocates representing all the parties. Stuff next. The allegations of the petitioner are not at all evident from the said video footages. Stuff next. It appears that further evidence is required to be taken for ascertaining the, not ascertaining, but for adjudicating the dispute raised by the petitioner in the instant writ petition. Stuff. The same cannot be done in the present proceeding. Stuff. Next. In view of the above, the writ petition fails and is hereby dismissed. Stuff. Next. It will be open for the petitioner to approach the appropriate forum for necessary release.
Milord, kindly add one line, Milord.
Yes,
That
please.
No copy of the video footage has been supplied to us.
My lord,
All right.
then my lord will also add, my lord, when it was viewed yesterday, my knowledge is clear was there. We could have seen it, because your lordship remember.
question is-
But today also it is viewed.
Your lordship remember, this is the file which is not opening.
Yes.
Your lordship clear was there.
Yes, yes, I was also there. I am not disputing
No,
that.
no, yesterday,
Question, Milord,
yesterday is different. Today it is viewed.
Everybody.
Yes, and that has been recorded.
And Milord, the copy should have been, because nobody has seen this 100 hours video footage.
Nobody has seen it. It is true.
It has to be scrutinized.
Yes.
Until and unless the copy is given
আচ্ছা
to us.
যেখানে
How can I
যেখানে
scrutinize
বললাম
it?
না যে ভিডিও ফুটেজেস ভিউ হয়েছে in parts বা portions of the video footages have been viewed. Portions of the video footages were viewed. Be it recorded. Now একটা জিনিস the hard drive liberty given to the should you take it back? The learned advocate on record of the respondent of the state respondents will be at liberty to take back the DVR. What is it called? Hard disk. Acha, hard drive. Hard drive from the office of the learned registrar general, or from this court. It was not there. It will be from the assistant court officer of this court. You can say, be it recorded that the video footages were not circulated amongst the parties, and it was only for the purpose of viewing in open court. Yes, call the next matter. Acha, writ petition along with all connected applications stands dismissed. Next one.
Item number 4, my lord, I am for the petitioner. Today I have no submission. Lordship kindly.
See the video.
My lord, I only mentioned the time and room number, hall number.
Yes, room, hall number and time.
Hall number 4. Hall number 4. কি আমাকে এসো? Hall number 4 and my lord 56, 57, 61, 60.
57, 61 and 62.
And time 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Time is 4:10 p.m., 4:20, 5:13, 5:54.
Where is it mentioned? Did you mention anywhere?
Representation.
Already in the representation.
But today my lord, talked with my client.
Hmm.
They said they have come to the court along with four, my lord, shot that was, my lord, they are beaten mercilessly.
Let us.
Start হয়ে গেছে
আমার দেখা চলছে।
আমি যাবো না।
তারিখ কত?
पर देखो ना
That's all. Sorry, sorry. My lord, 11,
11/7.
11/7 not. That is 20.
This is 20th of June,
uh,
11th of July.
11th of July on. ভালো করে চোখ রাখ। কম্পিউটারের ছেলে।
This is also 20th of June. Twentieth of June.
আমার মনে হচ্ছে যে এখানে 21/6
Is the date wrongly mentioned?
That's what I'm trying to find out, your lordship.
20 তারিখে তো
হ্যাঁ,
কিছুই
20
হয়নি।
তারিখ কিছু হয়নি, 21/6 কিছু হয়নি।
কত তারিখ হয়েছে?
8 और 11, 8 तारीख, 8/7 और 11/7।
See, the date possibly is wrongly mentioned.
Lordship,
Not wrong.
I'm just coming.
Media video with us, my lord, along with laptop. All media video. All India media video with us. Your lordship desire, I will produce. Star Anando 24. All media video with us. Media.
The dates are wrong. See, counting is going on, but the date is wrongly mentioned. But is it wrongly mentioned or has it been tampered with or anything of that sort?
Temper.
This will be the submission of the petitioner. That this, how can this be done? That means,
Your lordship, allow me, lordship, kindly have a look into not our video, Star Anando 24.
oh, forget all this.
Ask my lord.
Your lordship, on instructions, I submit that the clock was not adjusted on that day. These are the
Yeah.
videos. This is what I'm saying in an instruction.
And clock not adjusted, that means the time will also not be properly mentioned.
Maybe can-
Has to be. Because if the date is not telling, the
not-
time will also not tally.
the clock is not adjusted.
Because certainly at 23:33 time, this cannot happen,
Yes, the time. Yes, I agree.
isn't it?
Yes.
Because this is absolutely in midnight,
23 মানে 11.
11:30 at night.
11:30, 33.
This cannot be at 11:30 night's picture. Let us come to the other clipping.
না, না, আমাদের তো মেরে বের করুন।
No, not this also.
All around it.
No, even if the date is wrong, at least something will be there. Nothing is seen.
Then the employees of the, my lord, election commission raised voice on that day, that video with me.
You all sit together, see the videos, and if you can find out something, then we will view it on the next day. Because otherwise, see, it is not
I
possible.
called one of the officers
No,
also.
that
So
video
that
not that.
I
They
video,
can identify.
yes, it will be easier. It will make the task.
Otherwise, it's no use.
No, nothing, that
Very
video
cursory.
tampered, my lord, that date is not mentioning according to the commission, my lord, time not mentioning. And my lord, alternative pathway, my lord, our, not our video, my lord, media video, lordship kindly have a look into.
No, media video doesn't have any evidentiary value.
Evidentiary value.
It cannot be done.
But when primary evidence not available, then secondary evidence, my lord, circumstantial
I'll
evidence-
relegate you to the suit court. You go there, sort it out.
My lord, that is my lord. My
If
lord,
it is-
here, my lord, here our problem is, my lord, Article 21. My lord,
Yes.
mercilessly beaten by the hooligan of the ruling party. And that video must be, my lord, in the my lord, statutory body.
Very well. Article 21, here we are with election disputes, not with Article 21 issues.
My lord, election is not a fundamental right but a constitutional right.
Yes.
My lord, there, my lord, on the day of the, my lord, they are mercilessly beaten by that video with us, my lord, the media. And they have failed to
Listen.
produce their video.
If they are mercilessly beaten, the police will take steps. The case
Yes,
has
my
been
lord, yes.
registered.
My lord, we lost the complaint on that day.
Yes.
For that reason, your lordship fixed the matter today, my lord.
Very well. Now, what will this court do? This court will see as to whether the election was conducted in a free and fair manner.
Adverse presumption, they failed to produce the video today on the day.
No, the video is there.
No,
Now you
date
have
is
to-
not- Date is not, my lord, matching.
You have to find out. You have to see date is not matching true, but at the same time, the functioning of counting is going on. This is evident.
That is, my lord, your lordship know better than me. That is, my lord, one, my lord,
Yes.
selected video.
Right.
That is, my lord, thereafter, nowadays, the
That
technology-
means you have to challenge the video footings also. Can all these things be gone into in the writ petition? We will see only whether there was free and fair election, whether there was any latches on the part of the government servants or not. Nothing more than that. This court is not entertaining petitions on any other grounds. If only there is latches on the part of the government officers, then only this court is interfering. Otherwise, no.
Then, my lord, lordship kindly direct me to direct your lordship officer to one copy of the video. Otherwise, how is, my lord,
No, you have to come and sit here. Copy of the video will not be given.
not copy of the video, any, my lord, and I will provide, my lord, pen drive.
No, no.
Otherwise, my lord,
It is the same thing.
lordship kindly look into the video again, my lord, whether
You find out the drive from where it is being viewed. It is kept here. Either you or your junior, and the presence of any of the junior members of the other side will be there. See the video. If you can find out something, let us know. I'll keep it after 2 weeks. In the meantime, see. Have you followed?
anything wrong by the commission, lordship kindly direct them to produce the correct video. Otherwise, something wrong, my lord. Date and time.
No, I will not permit them to rectify whatever is here. Whatever is here will be here. Why will you permit them to rectify this?
Otherwise, my lord, maybe hall number also not mentioned. Lordship kindly have a look.
That was
Again,
not
my lord,
even
Chalan Sahib,
mentioned in first videos.
Let us see, Pradeep, whether the hall number is mentioned.
hall number
Hall 4 is there.
Hall number 4.
You want hall number 4?
Yes, my lord, hall number 4.
Let us see hall number 4.
Okay.
Yes, hall number 4 is there. Was a camera over there? There are 2 cameras is here also, 10 and 14. Open. Is this the hall? Is this the hall?
Koi hall ka koi. It was your video, no? Another hall.
This is the same hall. নিচের দিকে দেখি নিচের দিকের ভিডিও গুলো
Cutting koi.
see it is the same hall.
Same hall. Your video.
Camera 10, it is showing.
Camera 2. No, hall number টা কোথা থাকবে?
Check whether the hall is the same or not.
কই?
Written over
এটা
there.
একটা
না টেবল লেখা আছে না হল লেখা আছে
Table number 4.
hall number 4. Table number 1, 2, 7. দেখি আরেকটা।
Give me the table numbers and hall numbers.
Hall number 4, table number 1, 2, 6, 7.
Table one,
And
two,
officers not
six.
matching, my lord. Those officers were present at that time.
So that is not the proper hall that we are looking at. Hall number 4, table 1 to 6, 7.
1, 2, 6, 7.
And any other?
No.
No. That's it. The petitioner has grievances with regard to the incident which took place on the day of counting in hall number 4, table numbers 1, 2, 6, and 7. Stop. The video footages that were viewed in court today in presence of the learned advocates representing the parties does not clearly specify whether the footages are in respect of the aforesaid hall and the said tables. Stop. Next. Leave is granted to the learned advocates of the petitioner to view the footage in the presence of the learned advocate representing the commission and the state and the technical member of this court to ascertain the proper video footage. Stop. Next.
In presence of the petitioner also, my lord. Advocate.
The petitioner may also be present at the time of viewing. Stop. The time of viewing shall be mutually settled in between the parties. Stop. Next. The time shall be intimated to the assistant court officer attached to this court. Paragraph. The matter is adjourned till 22nd September 2023. I am giving you 3 weeks time. Find out. 2 weeks, very well. 15th of September. 15th of September. Find out whether you can get anything from here or not.
These videos, nothing. my lord.
Lordship, I was also given, with respect to these videos, everything description, counting agent for second round, counting of all, process of counting started, scuffling took place, table number 1,
Something to
everything,
play.
everything in
Scuffling took
detail. If
Then let your officer also come and see and find out.
see, that will be the best.
Doubling took place in the report also.
And
The
see, I'm submitting.
representative of the State Election Commission may also be present at the time of viewing the video footages.
Probably wrong video. The scuffling
Because
took place.
then the letter also which I have handed over, duly signed by the one of the officers.
Let's see. দেখান তো কি চিঠি আছে?
Scuffling took place also in the
Yes,
report.
and in my description also they are saying scuffling took place.
Yes, hall number 4, camera numbers 10 and 14. One hard disk containing. This is the letter. Their officer will be present. You find out.
Letter, their description is there, what all has happened.
That means it is visible. It's viewable.
Let us see.
Let us see. এই নিন এটা রেখে দিন একটা ডেট এন্ড টাইম বিশ্ববাবুকে বলে দিন একটা ডেট এন্ড টাইম বলে যাবে আপনাকে কোন সময় এটা দেখা যাবে তা না হলে বোঝা যাচ্ছে না
Friday.
where is that who somebody was Mr. Mahato will take the responsibility senior most Pradeep